can't keep a lookout. I got too much that I'm looking at. Bands on top of bands be falling over when my door's son. I can't pay your bills just like he did. I need finance. I was being real, not like he did. Where you find them? Put him on a leash and make him think back to everything.
The Knicks ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage. Coming into the building earlier tonight. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Dan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We'll take a look at the Bulls, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And, of course, New York. They're at the bottom of the conference.
And checking out New York, they've had a horrendous start to the season. They're really creating a lot of work for themselves here moving forward.
Yeah, but the good news is they are a team that can do that work. It's just a question of solving these early problems.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Levine in at the 3. And for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Fox in at the point. Instead, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
Well, you aren't kidding.
Now, here's Fox. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for New York.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. Has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
That's his first personal.
Fox against Giddey. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out New York, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
Williams passes to Levine. Nailed from three-point land.
Levine getting quick with it that time, changing it up.
And you were just talking about this, Coach. Patrick Williams, a guy with loads of potential.
Yeah, Kevin, he's had to deal with a lot of injuries here early in his career. Sometimes he tends to disappear in games, but when he's got it going, this guy has a chance to be a really good 3-and-D player.
It's going to be fun to see where he takes his game. Now White, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. And Vucevic kicks to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 3 on the clock. Levine's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Sohan, it's hauled in by the Bulls.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set. Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Levine kicks to White. Pass to Vucevic. Over Fox. Bank shot, no good. For New York, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's Vassell. Hits it from three-point range. It's a tie ball game.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Vucevic a screen on Vassell. Lets it go with a three. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by White. Vucevic has got 5 points so far. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And New York making a change here. Murray's checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Williams. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for most improved player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Now here's Levine. His last outing with 20 points. With the drive, and Levine throws it down.
Well, he might be a bit wiry, but Levine has the strength to take a bump and finish at the rim.
Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
So for the Bulls, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey. Now here's White. His last outing, 16 points for him. Craig can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Zohan, the pass to Vassell. Towns for three. New York, no good that time either. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Dosunmu. Pass to Craig. And it's Ball in the corner. Smith sets the pick for Ball. Knicks with the rebound. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
White looking around. Smith wide open. He fires. Wide open shot is on the money.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Murray dishes to Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Well, the thing about Towns, he's talented and he's flexible. You want him to be your #1 option? Great. If you want him to play a supporting role, he's okay with that. So you can put him in any lineup.
Here's Ball. Still scoreless. From the arc. And the 3 ball is good. And he traded.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the...
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball out there with Dosunmu. And it's Smith. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward. And the basket by Vassell.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all three levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
It's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. For three, Murray. The rebound by Dosunmu. Chicago leading. Outside, Ball. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Smith with a screen on Barrett. Here's Horton Tucker. And a miss there on the triple. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Good work there as it goes.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Smith. Down low. Here's Ball. And again, no good by Chicago. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Shamet. His three-pointers off the mark. Bulls have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
Now here's Dosunmu. Tight defense on him. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Horton Tucker. Barrett covering. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the 76ers. They stand the last few decades. We've seen the three become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
Fox from outside. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dosunmu with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Tries from 16. Rebound by Smith. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge. All right, D.A., we respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Here's Dosunmu. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Ball. And he's good on the second. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Knicks.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Outside Williams. There's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Williams.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Giddey kicks to Levine. Giddey the pass to Williams. Vucevic down low. Towns on him. And it's Vucevic missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Spins. Here's Vassell. Off target from outside. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Levine against Fox. Outside, Levine. 5 on the clock. Over Fox. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physical.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble, please.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And let's turn our attention. And that's all for us. Now it's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. We've got Fox. Sohan is out there with Towns. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Vassell in at the 2 spot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Sohan with the screen. Here's Barrett. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And what a basket by Barrett, looking unafraid to take on these difficult challenges down low.
First team foul. R.J. Barrett at the line.
We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert, because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again. Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Pass to Giddey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
That's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. He certainly puts in the work there to get better.
And both free throws good for Giddey. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for New York. Outside, Towns. Here's the three. That one doesn't go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Giddy, no good.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And it's Sohan missing. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Takes a three. Vassell grabs the board. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Fox. Outside, Barrett. Sohan with the screen. Fires from deep. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I mean, he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Poke loose and stolen by Vassell. And a fast break now for New York. Levine against Barrett. Pass to Vassell. Over Giddy. Vassell, no good. Chicago trailing here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Bounce pass from Vucevic. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Timeout.
White's got his first basket of the night.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And the Knicks making a change here. Murray's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Checked in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Levine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey. Outside, White. Smith with a screen on Vassell. White the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, we've seen this for years. Vucevic is a dependable scorer who can attack you in a variety of ways.
Tries the spin move. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Here's Vassell. It's stolen by White. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
Phillips, he's checked in for Bruce Ellis. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. Outside, Ball. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The steal. White left side. To the paint. And the dunk by Smith.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Phillips sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Bulls. They lead by 5. And coming up as soon as... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Smith. Dosumu is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
From deep, Chicago grabs the miss. Williams with the block.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after block.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
It's stolen by Barrett. A pass to Fox. Shamet on the wing. That three off the mark. Chicago leading by 5. Now Buzelis. Now Horton Tucker. And again, no good by Chicago. Now here's Barrett. Defended by Horton Tucker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Knicks. And the Bulls making a change also. Levine's checked in. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Knicks. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." When they get it done, we'll see. Guys.
Thank you, David. Levine wide open. Good on the three-point shot. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Shamet. Stolen by Ball. There's Levine. Rebound by Sohan.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
In a deep three from Fox. The offensive rebound. Here's Williams, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, every team needs a guy like Williams who's willing to do the dirty.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Horton Tucker. Whitey's checked in for Dosumu. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Ball. Giddey no good. Knicks trail by 3. Sohan with the ball. Now defended by Levine. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's Sohan missing. The Bulls have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And it's Vucevic missing. For New York, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. The Bulls leading by 3. And White kicks to Vucevic. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for New York. Towns comes in for Robert Williams. And it's Vassell in for Landry Shamet. There's Levine. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Puts the move on. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. There's Levine. That one good for 2. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Those are huge points from Levine. Stepping up.
Over to the wing. The wide open look here for Fox. Drains the three-pointer.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
And so here is Chicago. The lead is 2. Levine against Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Zach LaVine so crafty at getting himself to the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The Bulls leading by 4. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
Well, in a situation like this, you go to a proven scorer like LaVine every time.
And Fox gets it to go.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
Levine's shot is off. New York with the ball. Barrett for 3. And it's White with the rebound.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for. Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, 4th team foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5.
At the line, 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. .34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Towns, a screen on Levine. Barrett for 3. Chicago grabs the miss, and that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Here's Towns. Puts up a deep 3. So the Bulls win it. A narrow win under difficult. All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
It's duck season. Only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check by my demon. Yeah. Hey, I'll pop out, you gon' feel my presence. The message real heavy in my press kit. Mind, body, but my soul not aggressive. No lanes in my corner, we impressive. Pop back if you tryna get active. Duck off in the stool, making magic. My paper burning. Addicted to looking good, it's a habit. I'm too cold when you see it, jacket. Smell like no plastic, vibe like in my glass, stay classic. I got it in my bag, spinning.